Someone's recording this, yeah, because this machine's going off and on. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, but if you, I left my recorder at home, so you're doing me a big favor. So someone basically is working a 70-hour week. What's doing? Yeah, what's doing with their family life? You know, I'll tell you a story, quick story. Rabbi Fishel Schechter, cool guy, one of my favorite rabbis, worth checking out. He was on a train, Erev Pesach. You know those airport trains? So he went there thinking, wow, this is such a great idea. Erev Pesach, I'll take my kids out. We'll go around the airport a bunch of times. It's free. It's exciting. You know, one of those air trains. You know, it's not so far from my house. Huh?
I think I heard this story. I don't know.
You heard this story?
I don't know. I heard a story like this.
Yeah. So listen. So he's going round and round on this train, and suddenly he sees like all their neighbours, their friends have all got the same idea. So it's really funny because also they're all eating nuts. You see all the nuts wrappers on the floor. You know, because they're all, you know, it's Erev Pesach. They all got the kosher Pesach food. It's a real Jewish, you know, funny scene, you know, all these Jews for freebies, you know, going around and around, you know, not being racist to Jews, but just, you know, making a joke. Now, so suddenly this guy gets on the train, yeah, and he's a real serious guy, and he's one of the one of the air pilots, and he's a serious guy. He gets on, and he sees his family, and as Reb Shechter always goes, he always ends up, his life turns into stories. He ends up speaking with this guy. And this guy starts asking him, you know, like, so what are you doing here? Like, you know, maybe I can help you. What gate you need to get to, flight number. And he was like really uncomfortable, like, you know, trying to like say, no, it's okay. No, I really want to help you get where you need to go. You know, like, you seem like, you know, you're just very, you know, relaxed here. But you know, I know all about the airport. I fly all around. He was like, no. He was like really embarrassed. He didn't want to tell them what he was doing, going round and round this train for free. And he was embarrassed to tell the pilot guy. But eventually he told him. And he said, so, and these are all your kids? He says, no. Oh, so they're not all your kids? No, these are my kids, but there's not all of my kids. I have another 6 more in, you know, in Eretz Yisrael. So he's like, what? 14 kids beyond, or something like that. He's like, what? And he's like looking at these kids, they're all very happy, and everyone's very happy. And he's suddenly like getting all emotional, says, I envy you. He says, why? He said, here I am, all like on a mission, you know, I'm going from flight to flight. I've got the most crazy schedule, like, I think it's something like 3 weeks of every month. I'm flying from this place to that place, and even when I get that week off, it used to take me a day or two to get back to my house. By the time I got there, I was only there for a few days, and then I was flying again already. And you know, this is my life. And you know what happened? I didn't really see my children, and my wife divorced me, and you know, the work took over my life. Yeah. And you, like, you have this beautiful family, and you've even got time to take them on a train and go round and round all day. You know, this is amazing. So the wife's very happy at home, by the way, because she's able to get on with all the Pesach cleaning, as you all remember back in your Pesach houses. You know, the mother really doesn't want anyone around. She just wants to get on with it. So, can you relate to that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, so we get this image of what work life could do, 2 different types of stories. And Rav Shechter himself told him one time he came downstairs and his grandchildren, he's got a lot of grandchildren already, he by the way, he comes from a Holocaust survivors who had no children, and it's a miracle they survived, and they only had 1 child, and from him came 14, and now hundreds of grandchildren. So the grandchildren were sitting there, I know hundreds, but a lot, and the grandchildren were sitting there and like, oh look, there's the man that lives with Baba, that lives in, you know, grandma's house. They didn't even know his grandfather because they don't see him so much. He's so busy with his speech. So even him, even though he does take time out for his family, even him, he's so busy with his schedule, with doing all his speaking jobs, that his grandchildren think he's just a man living in grandma's house. You get that?